Speaker, I rise in opposition to the rule and to the underlying bill that will actually roll back protections for women across this nation. The Violence Against Women piece of legislation, to be sure. It established a comprehensive response to prevent relationship violence, sexual assault, and stalking, to support survivors, to hold perpetrators accountable. But it is also a symbol that relationship violence and sexual assault is real and that it is unacceptable. And for the past 20 years, this law has been a shining symbol that Congress can put aside its petty differences and we can come together to do what is right for violence victims and survivors. Now, the bill before us tarnishes that symbol. H.R. 4740 marks a backsliding in violence protections, leaving more women out in the cold without legal resources or social supports just when they need it most. And the issues are not just for immigrants or the LGBT community, although the way the bill before us ignores their pain is shameful, but also for women on college campuses, those in need of safe housing, tribal women. And that is why hundreds of groups across the country, service providers, law enforcement, healthcare workers, have come out against this bill. Now, we could address the problems in this bill if we were allowed an opportunity to vote on the Moore-Conyers Amendment, which I co-sponsored. The Moore-Conyers Amendment mirrors the recently passed bipartisan Senate bill, but the House leadership unilaterally decided to block it from even coming to a vote. The majority has once again put rigid ideology over common sense compromise, and this time at the expense of violence survivors and their families. Reauthorization is critical for Violence Against Women Act, but it needs to be done right. I urge the majority to drop the partisan politics, join a bipartisan coalition, and support these survivors. I yield back.